I still hear your laughter in quiet rooms, echoes bouncing off the dusk-lit walls. You were sunlight breaking winter's gloom. Now it's shadows where your memory falls. Your coffee cup sits untouched by time. Your sweater still holds your perfume's trace, like you just stepped out for a moment, but that moment never finds its place. When the silence took your name, it carved a hollow in my chest. Every whisper sounds the same, just a ghost of what you left. I scream your name into the night, but it fades like a dying flame. You are my wrong and my right. Now the silence wears your name. I memorized the creak of stairs you climbed, the way you'd hum our favorite tune. Now time just mocks what we designed, a love that vanished far too soon. I hold your letters like sacred vows, faded ink that still knows how to break me in the softest way, with the words you never got to say. When the silence took your name, it echoed through these empty halls. My world will never be the same since the day I watched it fall. I whisper love into the dark, but it never finds its aim. You are my fire, now just a spark, and the silence wears your name. And the silence wears your name. Maybe someday I'll let you go, when time no longer feels this slow. But until then, I'll wear the pain of the silence that took your name. I saw your shadow in the window pane, still turning back like you'd explain. But the doors were locked from inside you, and no key I held could break through. You said goodbye without a word, just silence where your heart once stirred. And I stood watching love decay, a silent storm. You walked away. I loved you in the end, when your heart had turned to stone. I stayed until the bend of a road you walked alone. You left me with a tearless cry and 1,000 whys unsaid. But even as our future died, I loved you in the end. I tried to hold what slipped too fast, clutching echoes of our past. You stared through me like I never learned the reason why, but love doesn't always need reply. It lingers even when it dies. Final. I stood on the edge with my heart in your hands, trusting your smile like it understood plans. But love doesn't hold when one hand lets go, and you watched me fall slow, too slow to know. You kissed me like a question mark, like you already knew how it would end. You whispered all your softest lies and left them blowing in the wind. It's not the leaving that hurt the most, it's the way you let me fall. You didn't fight, you didn't speak, you just turned away and watched it all. No sudden storm, no angry break, just silence where your love should call. You didn't have to say goodbye, showed it in the way you let me fall. I kept holding on to things you dropped, your promises, your half-meant talks. I read your eyes like sacred text, trying to guess what would come next. But your heart had already packed its bags and left mine out in the cold. You let the fire die to ash, then said you didn't know. It's not the ending I replay, it's the moment you withdrew. Forgiven every flaw, I would have stayed and loved you raw, but you didn't even ask me to, you just chose not to follow through. It's not the heartbreak that lingers now, it's the ghost of standing tall, while your silence pulled the ground away, and that's the way you let me fall. It's not the heartbreak that lingers now, it's the ghost of standing tall, while your silence pulled the ground away, and that's the way you let me fall. Fairy I woke up to the softest gray, like morning mourned you'd slipped away. The world still turns, the hours pass, but time moves slow through shattered glass. Your picture stares with frozen grace, the laughter trapped upon your face. But nothing warm can make it through the cold of knowing I life without your eyes is a world without sunrise. No color, just a blur of gray since the moment you walked away. I breathe, I move, I wear the mask, but I'm hollow in every task. I never thought I'd have to try to live a life without your eyes. I used to chase your gaze like stars, like home was somewhere in your arms. You saw through every wall I built. You loved me even through the guilt. Now mirrors don't reflect the same. They look back with a stranger's name. I'm just a frame without the art since your eyes stopped lighting my heart. A life without your eyes, it's quiet in the cruelest way. A sunrise I don't recognize, a sky that's always turned away. I still imagine what you'd see if you could look again at me. But all I have are long goodbyes in this life without your eyes. And I can't teach the night to shine or ask the stars to realign. So I walk alone through days untried in the life you're leaving left behind. Final, a life without your eyes feels like I was never whole. You took the color from the skies. You took the silence I missed from my soul. I'm gone, but not quite right. Not since you faded out of sight. Forever lost and never why. I lived in We spoke in glances, half-closed doors. Love whispered under breath, nothing more. I held your hand like it was glass, scared to shatter what couldn't last. You smiled with eyes that looked away, like you had something left to say. But silence filled the space between what we were and what we'd been. Oh, what we meant to say got buried in the waiting. We watched our hearts decay, too proud for breaking. And I keep reading every scene, looking for the in-between. But we both walked away from what we meant to say. You touched my face like it was dusk, like goodbye was something you could trust. We traded one for safer ground, built up walls and tore us down. I wrote you letters I never sent. You lived inside each word I meant. But some things hurt too much to speak. So but love that goes unspoken still learns how to feel. What we meant to say still lingers in my mind. A thousand words we threw away. Now it's too late to rewind. I would give the world to hear the truth we buried out of fear, but now it's just too far away. All the things we meant to say. You didn't cry when you let go. You just said take care, soft and low. No angry words, no final scream, just goodbye whispered like a dream. I stood frozen in the rain while your footsteps fled the pain, and all the love we left unsaid kept ringing loud inside my head. Beneath the quiet goodbye was every broken vow. I watched you turn and walk away, still don't understand how. Your silence cut more than any word, a truth I never heard, and now I'm stuck just asking why you left beneath the quiet goodbye. You left beneath the quiet goodbye. We used to dance in kitchen light, make promises we thought were right, but slow and soft it fell apart. One sigh at a time, one fractured heart. I begged you with my silent stare, but love needs more than being there. And you left nothing I could hold, just a memory gone cold. Beneath the quiet goodbye was all we never faced. No questions asked, no second tries, just a love we let erase. You didn't cry, you didn't stay, you just faded into gray. And all I had was a reply to your quiet final goodbye. Beneath the quiet goodbye are echoes of our song, a love that tried, a time that died, and wonder what went wrong. No storm, no sound, no final plea, just your silence haunting me. And now I live and wonder why you left beneath the quiet goodbye. We used to dance in kitchen light, make promises we thought were right, but slow and soft it fell apart. One sigh at a time, one fractured heart. I begged you with my silent stare, but love isn't meant, but love needs more than being there. And you left nothing I could buy. Some endings come with thunder, some fall like snow instead. is your favorite fold. The books you love still line the shelves. Your coat still hangs like it might move, like time forgot to take itself. The mirror caught a glimpse of me, calling out a name that echoes back. But it's just me inside these walls, walking circles through the past. I dust the frames, I sweep the floors, but I can't clean the air you breathe. I open windows, beg the breeze, but you still linger underneath. These rooms are still filled with you, every silence shaped by something true. You're the hum in the hallway, the light in the door frame, the ghost in the smallest view. I try to live like people do, but these rooms are still filled with you. Your laugh is in the teacup stain, your sigh is in the bathroom steam. Your touch still waits beneath my skin, like you're still here inside my dreams. Even your leaving left a trace, the shape of love that won't let go. No matter how I move the space, it rearranges you back home. I change the lights, repaint the walls, but nothing dims your afterglow. I turn the music loud enough, but still your silence seems to grow. These rooms are still filled with you, every creak a memory breaking through. You're the breath on the window, the pause in the echo, the reason I can't move through. I try to live like hearts renew, but these rooms are still filled with you. And maybe love can't be erased, no matter time or change or space. You were more than just a part, you're the beating of this heart. Well, you're beating of the shadow, and say I miss this too. But you're not here, though I still do. Living rooms still filled with you. I should have touched your hand more gently. I should have asked about your pain. I should have made more time for silence, for leaning in, for saying your name. You stood with hope inside your eyes, and I let fear keep mine closed tight. You gave a flame, I gave you cold, and thought I'd have more time to hold. But now I write songs across the sand. I still look for the lines we skipped, the words we never got to speak. We paused somewhere mid-conversation, like life just cut us off mid-scene. No last embrace, no closing phrase, just distance growing every day. And now I wander through our story, searching for the final page. It's not the pain that leaves me torn, it's the silence love was buried in. No, I'm sorry, no, I'll stay, just vanishing like wind. We never got the ending, no curtain fall, no final bow, just chapters left unwritten, and time that won't allow. I still hold on to sentences, still wait for one last line, but we never got the ending, just the love we left behind. I reach for you in every dream, but wake up holding air and ache. The plot was full, the feelings real, but we ran out before the break. I don't know how to close this down, to let the credits start to roll, when every memory screams your name, but leaves my hand so cold. We never got the ending, just faded scenes and open doors. A love that begged for more time, but was silenced by the war. You didn't fight, I didn't stay, now we both drift far away. We never got the ending, and it still hurts me every day. I'd rather have a broken end than emptiness that never bends, but all I have are echoes now of how and when and why and how. Final, we never got the ending, no resolution, no goodbye, just a love left out to shatter while we both forgot to try. So I'll keep writing what we missed in every sleepless song I kiss, for we never got the ending, but we'll always feel like this. I packed your shirt, I closed the drawer, I swept your footprints off the floor, but still I hear you in the sound of nighttime falling all around. I cleared the photos from the wall, deleted messages and calls, but grief has ways of speaking soft, and love, it seems, is never lost. Love leaves a last even after goodbye, it stays behind in every why, in every tear I try to hide, it waits in corners of my mind. You may have gone, the door may close, but the ache remains and slowly grows. Time takes much, but not the past, because love leaves last. I tried to laugh, I tried to date, but none of it feels the same. Your name still rings inside my chest, like it refuses to forget. They say that healing finds a way, but some things time won't wash away. I move, I breathe, I even smile, but love still lingers all the while. Love leaves last through every change. It echoes through the sweetest pain, in empty chairs and worn out clothes, in memories only I still know. You disappeared, you slipped away, but my heart begs you to stay. You left too fast, left far too fast, but love leaves last. And maybe that's the price we pay for letting someone in our soul. The body moves, the heart delays. It takes love longer to let go. Love leaves last when all is done.